My name is Jill Kingston, and I am Executive Director of Bridget's Path. And Bridget's Path is a newborn recovery center that's opening in Kettering, Ohio, and we're opening to help drug-exposed babies and their families, to help babies get through the withdrawal that they have to go through after they're born, and for that first year, helping those families get the resources they need, get the help that they have in the community, and connect with the different services that are already offered, but helping them find those resources. A lot of these moms are using drugs, and they find out that they're pregnant. And unfortunately in the community, they're really pushed to have abortions when they're found out that they are pregnant. And I've talked to many of these moms who I see them at the hospital holding their babies, and they explained to me that they were driven to an abortion clinic to abort their baby, and they're looking at their baby and thankful that they did not make that choice. That in that time that they felt trapped, they didn't know what to do. They didn't know what resources there were. They knew that their drug addiction was taking over their lives. So we want to help these moms. We want to help them know that some of their choices may have been not the best for their baby, but we're here to help them show that they can be good moms and that we can wrap around them and have a good life for them. What's been amazing is to be part of an organization that has had people come around us to help us. And so the Respect Life Fund has helped us by helping provide funds so that we could get our organization started and start really saving lives in our community.
Hi, I'm Sherry Lawson. I am the Executive Director at Healthy Beginnings. Healthy Beginnings is a Christian and pro-life organization that is committed to providing prenatal care throughout a woman's entire pregnancy that really affirms the value of human life. And so we serve primarily women who are Medicaid eligible, so we're serving a low-income population, but we also take private insurance, and we have a payment plan for women who have no insurance at all. So there's nobody that we wouldn't serve. Any woman who is, particularly those who are at risk or vulnerable for abortion, are the women we want to see. For me, I've always been pro-life, but I started volunteering at a pregnancy center when I was in my early 20s, out of that passion, but it was working at the center that really fueled that passion. Particularly for me was going through a training in providing counseling for women who are post-abortive, and hearing all these women. It was a 40-hour training course, and there were all these women telling their stories of all the pain that was associated with their abortion. And that just really lit a fire in me to not only want to protect that child, but also to protect those women, because there's unimaginable pain for them. And so that was really the thing that gave me so much passion for the pro-life movement. Healthy Beginnings offers diagnostic ultrasounds for all of our patients as part of our regular prenatal care. But in addition to that, we provide ultrasounds for any woman who's considering abortion so that they can see that baby and connect with it. And so that's what we use the Respect Life funds to purchase the supplies that we needed for that, gel and paper drapes and gloves and all the things that are associated with providing ultrasounds. But Healthy Beginnings is very blessed to have high definition 4D ultrasound machines that help our patients to really connect with their babies. But beyond that, we actually have imaging technology that lets us send videos to our patients' cell phones so that they can continue to look at that baby and bond with that baby. And I think it's a big part of helping to save the lives of the unborn children.
I'm Connie McEldowney from Russia in Shelby County, and I started Rustic Hope, which is a nonprofit ministry for single moms, pregnant teens, to help them before, during, and after delivery. I had went to the Kettering Abortion Clinic to pray on the sidewalk, and while I was there, within that hour, I saw 15 girls go in, and I was blown away. I felt so helpless. And my intention was to go there and to pray on the sidewalk. And I got back in my car, I hung my rosary on my rearview mirror, and I realized I hadn't said a prayer. The whole time I was there, I was so blown away and so helpless that there was nothing I could do. And one thing that struck me was these women weren't what I perceived them to be. This was the first time I had been there, and I had perceived them to be, somebody who has an abortion, they just have to be cold-hearted. And these were real women that looked scared, that were just like, they looked just like me. And it struck me that they were really doing what they felt were the best option. So on the way home, I prayed that God would use me to be a better option. That God would somehow, I had no idea how, but I prayed, Lord, use me to be a better option, because for women to be having abortions because they think that's their best option, there's gotta be something I can do. And it was like, God's gonna take care of it, you know? I knew he would, and he did. And everything since then has just fallen into place. I had a woman call me one time, and I really need dressers. You know, Children's Services is coming out. I have to have a dresser for each one of my kids. And 10 minutes later, a woman calls me and she says, hey, I'm in Russia, and I've got some dressers to donate to you, but I don't know how to get to your place. Okay, gotcha. God's got this. The Respect Life Fund has helped for several years now. They helped get this building started. You know, we put up a new building because it was growing so fast. We needed a place to store things. We decided to build a building, come up with a central location that women can come out here and get what they need. So they've helped with gas, with help putting up the shed, everything. You know, sometimes buying diapers to supply when we're low.